Are you over 60, drinking coffee every morning, but noticing your muscles getting weaker despite eating healthy or staying active? Maybe climbing stairs feels harder, walking long distances tires you out faster, or your legs just don't feel as strong as they used to. Here's something you might not know: muscle loss after 60, known as sarcopenia, isn't just about aging. It's not simply a lack of protein, either. It's a deeper issue tied to how your body processes nutrients and activates muscle-building signals. The good news? There's a simple, natural nutrient you can add to your morning coffee that could help reverse this muscle decline, rebuild strength, and help you maintain independence. No expensive supplements, no hours at the gym, just a science-backed compound that turns your daily coffee into a tool for fighting sarcopenia. This matters because sarcopenia is more than just getting weaker. Muscle is one of your body's most protective tissues. It influences your metabolism, your balance, your ability to burn fat, and even your risk of falling. Without enough muscle mass, you become more vulnerable to insulin resistance, frailty, and slower recovery from illnesses. Most people think muscle loss after 60 is just normal aging. But the real reason seniors lose strength isn't age alone, it's something called anabolic resistance. This condition makes your muscle cells less responsive to the protein and signals that once triggered growth and repair when you were younger. Understanding anabolic resistance. Imagine your muscles are like a house that needs regular repairs. When you're young, every time you eat protein, your body sends in a team of construction workers, amino acids, enzymes, and hormonesto patch walls, build new structures, and keep everything solid. But after 60, your foreman, the signal that tells the workers where to go, becomes less responsive. The workers show up, but they're confused. Repairs slow down. Over time, your muscle structure weakens faster than it can rebuild. This is anabolic resistance. Your body's ability to respond to protein and exercise weakens, which means that even if you're eating enough, the signal to grow muscle isn't strong enough. What's really going on inside your muscles? When you consume protein, your body breaks it down into amino acids. Among these amino acids, leucine is the trigger for muscle building. Leucine flips the switch on a cellular pathway called mTOR, mechanistic target of rapamycin, which signals your muscles to grow and repair. In younger people, just eating a standard serving of protein like eggs or chicken sends a strong mTOR signal. But in seniors, this signal becomes muted. Studies have shown that older adults need up to 30–40% more leucine-rich protein per meal to achieve the same muscle-building effect as someone in their 30s. Without this amplified signal, muscle breaks down faster than it's repaired, leading to steady declines in strength and mass. How coffee can be part of the solution? Here's where it gets interesting. Coffee, when paired with the right nutrient, can become a powerful delivery system for boosting muscle-building signals. Coffee naturally improves metabolism, increases blood flow, and enhances nutrient absorption. By adding a specific compound to your morning coffee, you can trigger a stronger anabolic response, helping your body absorb and utilize the amino acids from your meals more effectively. This approach doesn't replace eating balanced meals or staying active, but it does give your muscles the wake-up call they need. Why traditional advice falls short? Most advice for seniors focuses on eating more protein or doing resistance exercises. While these are important, they don't always address anabolic resistance. You could eat plenty of protein, but without activating the right pathways in your muscle cells, your body won't fully use it. It's like pouring building materials on a construction site without any workers to assemble them. Research now shows that certain natural compounds, especially when taken in the morning, can supercharge your muscle response even in the presence of anabolic resistance. A new daily habit. Imagine starting your day with a cup of coffee that not only wakes you up but also turns on your muscle-building switch. For many of my older patients, this simple tweak has helped improve strength, energy, and mobility in just a few weeks. This isn't about gimmicks or overhyped supplements. It's about using the synergy between your morning coffee and a specific, proven nutrient that works with your body's natural systems. When timed correctly, this combination has been shown to boost muscle protein synthesis, the process of building muscle, reduce age-related muscle loss, improve balance and reduce fall risk, enhance metabolism and fat burning, support overall energy and vitality. Why this matters for longevity? Muscle isn't just about looking strong, it's about staying independent and resilient. Studies show that muscle mass is a predictor of longevity. The more lean muscle you maintain, the lower your risk of falls, fractures, and metabolic diseases. By making one small addition to your coffee, you could slow or even reverse sarcopenia, helping you stay active and capable for years to come. What's next? In the next part of this series, we'll explore exactly what this nutrient is, how it works at the cellular level, and the best way to combine it with your coffee for maximum results. We'll also break down common myths about protein, timing, and supplements that leave many seniors frustrated despite their efforts. This is about more than just a tip, it's a practical, evidence-backed strategy to restore your strength and confidence. Have you noticed your legs or arms losing strength, even with regular meals? Or do you struggle to maintain energy throughout the day? Share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear your experience. In part 1, we uncovered the real reason so many people over 60 lose muscle mass and anabolic resistance, and why even eating a healthy diet with enough protein may not be enough to maintain strength. We also introduced the idea that one simple addition to your morning coffee could be the key to reversing muscle loss. Now, in part 2, it's time to reveal the specific nutrient that can flip your muscle-building switch back on and explain how, when paired with coffee, it becomes a game changer for seniors. The nutrient you've probably never heard of, HMB. The compound we're talking about is called HMB, short for beta, hydroxybeta, methylbutyrate. It's a naturally occurring substance produced in your body when you digest an amino acid called leucinione of the most important amino acids for muscle growth. Here's the catch. Your body produces only a tiny amount of HMB on its own, and as you age, this conversion becomes even less efficient. That means you'd have to eat an enormous amount of leucine-rich food like over a pound of chicken breast to produce just 1 gram of HMB. That's not practical or even healthy for most older adults. That's where HMB supplementation comes in. What is HMB and what does it do? HMB is a metabolite of leucine that helps preserve and build muscle in 3 key ways. It reduces muscle protein breakdown. As we age, our muscles break down more rapidly. HMB helps block this process by stabilizing muscle cell membranes and reducing inflammation at the cellular level. It increases muscle protein synthesis. HMB activates the same mTOR pathway triggered by leucine, helping to send stronger grow and repair signals to your muscle tissue even in the presence of anabolic resistance. It enhances recovery and improves muscle quality. Clinical studies have shown that HMB not only helps seniors retain lean mass but also improves muscle function, helping with balance, gait speed, and stair climbing ability. This makes HMB uniquely powerful for older adults. It doesn't require high doses of protein to work. It has a direct effect on preserving existing muscle, and it can be absorbed quickly, making it ideal for daily use, especially in the morning. Why add HMB to your morning coffee? Caffeine, found in coffee, is a mild stimulant that increases blood flow and improves nutrient delivery. It also raises adrenaline and mobilizes fatty acids, which can be helpful for energy and metabolism. More importantly, caffeine enhances the body's response to exercise and nutrient intake, making it a useful amplifier for muscle-supporting compounds. Pairing HMB with your coffee means faster delivery of HMB into your bloodstream, enhanced muscle signaling due to caffeine's synergy with mTOR activation, better absorption when taken on an empty stomach or before your first meal, and most importantly, it turns your morning routine into a functional intervention. You're not just drinking coffee. You're supporting your muscles in a targeted, science-backed way. What the research said. HMB isn't a theory, it's been studied extensively in older populations. Here are some key findings from peer-reviewed research. A 2013 study published in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology, Metabolism found that older adults taking HMB experienced significantly less muscle loss during periods of inactivity compared to those who didn't. A 2015 trial in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition showed that seniors supplementing with HMB, along with vitamin D and moderate resistance training, experienced greater muscle gains and strength improvements than exercise alone. Another study in experimental gerontology concluded that HMB supplementation improved physical performance and preserved muscle mass, especially in frail or sedentary older adults. And here's the best part. These benefits were seen without any change in protein intake. HMB doesn't replace protein. but it makes your body respond better to the protein you already eat. How much HMB should you take? Most studies recommend 3 grams of HMB per day for older adults, split into 1 gram taken 3 times per day. However, for simplicity and to enhance routine adherence, many people start with 1.5 grams in the morning and 1.5 grams later in the day. That's where your coffee comes in. By mixing your first 1.5 gram dose of HMB into your morning coffee, you're delivering a muscle-sparing signal first thing in the day at a time when your body is naturally in a catabolic breakdown state due to overnight fasting. The second dose can be taken with lunch or before a short walk in the afternoon to keep muscle-building signals strong throughout the day. What kind of HMB should you use? HMB is available in 2 main forms. HMB-free acid. This is the most bioavailable and rapidly absorbed form of HMB. It doesn't require digestion and reaches peak blood levels faster. It's ideal for adding to coffee or taking in capsule form. HMB calcium. This is the more common, stable form. It works well too, but is absorbed a little slower. It's often found in powder blends or fitness supplements. For seniors looking to maximize absorption and ease of use, HMB-free acid is the best option, especially when taken with coffee in the morning. What if you're already exercising and eating well? Great, you're already ahead of the curve. But here's what most seniors don't realize. Even with regular exercise and good nutrition, anabolic resistance still exists. Your muscles are no longer responding like they used to. That's why HMB is so important. It bridges the gap between your effort and your result. Think of it as the spark that reignites your muscle-building fire. You may already have the wood, protein, and you're adding movement, oxygen. But without the spark, HMB, the flame stays weak. A simple daily routine for strength and stability. Here's how you can build your new muscle-supporting habit around your morning coffee. Morning. Brew your regular cup of coffee. Mix in 1.5 grams of HMB-free acid. Flavorless powders dissolve easily. Drink it before or with a light breakfast. Midday. Optional. Take another 1.5 g dose before a walk or light physical activity. Evening. Focus on magnesium-rich foods or supplements to support overnight muscle repair. Combined with a protein-rich diet and light daily movement, this protocol can lead to visible strength gains and reduce fatigue in as little as 2-4 weeks. Who should not take HMB? HMB is generally considered safe for long-term use and has been well tolerated in older adults. However, always consult your doctor if you have kidney disease, are on a restricted protein or low nitrogen diet, take multiple medications, and need to avoid nutrient interactions. If you get clearance, HMB can be one of the simplest and most effective tools to regain strength, reduce muscle loss, and improve daily function. Final thoughts. Sarcopenia doesn't just rob you of muscle, it steals your independence, your energy, and your confidence. But it doesn't have to be that way. By simply adding HMB to your morning coffee, you're doing more than enhancing a beverage. You're actively defending your muscles, supporting your mobility, and investing in a stronger, healthier future. You don't need a complicated routine. You need a consistent habit that works with your biology, not against it. In Part 3, we'll show you how to combine HMB with the right kind of protein for your age group, the ideal timing to boost your results, and how to spot common mistakes that slow progressive when you're doing everything right. Have you heard of HMB before? Would you try adding it to your coffee? Let me know in the comments, and if you've already started, I'd love to hear your results. By now, you've learned that muscle loss after 60 isn't just about agates, about anabolic resistance, a condition where your muscles don't respond as well to protein or exercise. In Part 2, we revealed how HMB, a natural compound derived from the amino acid leucine, can amplify muscle signals and reduce breakdown, especially when added to your morning coffee. Now in Part 3, we're taking the next step, how to combine HMB with the right type of protein, the right amount, and the right timing to turn your daily routine into a muscle rebuilding strategy that works with your aging biology, not against it. Let's dive in. Why protein alone isn't enough. After 60, you may be eating a healthy diet, including lean meats, dairy, or plant-based protein. That's great. But if you're over 60, your body needs more than just protein. It needs the right kind, in the right dose, and at the right time. Here's why. Studies show that after age 60, your muscles become less sensitive to amino acids, particularly leucine, the key trigger for muscle protein synthesis. This means that the same amount of protein that built muscle at age 30 might barely maintain it now. If you're eating the typical 15-20 grams of protein per meal, your body may not even recognize it as a muscle-building signal. That's why you can be eating well, walking daily, and still losing strength. This is exactly where HMB becomes valuable. It makes the protein you're eating work harder by reducing muscle breakdown and amplifying the muscle-building signal. But to get full benefits, the protein you eat still needs to be optimized. How much protein do you actually need after 60? The recommended dietary allowance, RDA, for protein is 0.8 grams per kilogram of body weight. But that's the minimum to avoid deficiency, not to maintain or grow muscle. Research in older adults suggests a better target is 1.2 to 1.6 grams per kilogram of body weight per day. For a 150-pound adult, about 68 kilograms, that means aiming for 82 to 110 grams of protein per day spread evenly across meals. But even more important than total protein is protein per meal. To overcome anabolic resistance, each meal should contain at least 25-30 grams of high-quality protein with sufficient leucine, around 2.5 grams per serving, to stimulate muscle repair. Best protein sources for older adults. All protein isn't equal. Some sources are more easily digested and better at triggering muscle protein synthesis. For adults over 60, these are the most effective options. Whey protein, fast digesting, high in leucine, and ideal for breakfast or post-activity. Eggs, complete protein, easy on digestion, rich in vitamins. Greek yogurt, high in casein and whey, offers sustained release of amino acids. Fish and poultry, lean, easy to prepare options rich in bioavailable protein. Tofu, tempeh, and legumes, great for plant-based diets, but may need to be paired with grains for a full amino acid profile. Whey protein in particular pairs perfectly with HMB and morning coffee, creating a triple threat to fight sarcopenia. Caffeine improves delivery. HMB reduces muscle loss and amplifies muscle signaling. Whey delivers fast, leucine-rich amino acids to build muscle. When to take protein for best results? Most people eat the bulk of their protein at dinner. But research shows that's the worst strategy for seniors trying to build or maintain muscle. Here's why. Spreading your protein intake evenly across breakfast, lunch, and dinner results in more muscle growth and less muscle loss than cramming it into one meal. To get the best results? Breakfast. Start your day with 25-30 grams of protein, ideally from whey or eggs, paired with your HMB-infused coffee. Lunch. Include another 25-30 grams like grilled chicken, lentil soup, or Greek yogurt with seeds. Dinner. Round it out with a third protein, rich meal, fish, beans and rice, lean meats. And if your appetite is smaller, don't worry. You can still meet your protein needs with protein shakes, smoothies, or high-protein snacks like hard-boiled eggs or cottage cheese. Combining protein and HMB. A sample day. Here's what a muscle-supportive routine might look like for a 65-year-old trying to regain strength and energy. 7:30 a.m. breakfast. 1 cup coffee with 1.5 g HMB, free acid form. Whey protein shake with almond milk, banana, and chia seeds, 25 g protein. Optional. A boiled egg or a slice of whole grain toast with nut butter. 12:00 p.m. lunch. Grilled salmon or turkey wrap. Side of lentil salad or quinoa. Handful of almonds, protein plus magnesium. 3:00 p.m. light snack. Optional. Greek yogurt or cottage cheese, 10-15 protein. 6:00 p.m. dinner. Stir-fried tofu with brown rice and vegetables. Add tempeh or beans if plant-based. Optional second dose of HMB, 1.5 g. This simple plan ensures you're meeting your daily protein targets, spreading it evenly throughout the day, and supporting absorption and muscle signaling with HMB and caffeine. What if you can't eat that much protein? If you struggle with appetite, chewing, or digestion, don't worry, you're not alone. Many seniors find it difficult to eat large portions or multiple meals. Here's how you can adapt. Use protein powders, whey isolate, plant-based blends, or ready-to-drink shakes are convenient and easy to absorb. Eat smaller meals more frequently. 4 or 5 smaller meals with 15-20 g protein each still work. Focus on nutrient density. Eggs, Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, and soft-cooked meats deliver a lot of protein in small servings. Add collagen or bone broth. These can supplement protein and support joint health. And again, this is where HMB shines because it helps preserve muscle even if you're not hitting perfect protein goals every day. Why this combo works better than supplements alone? HMB and protein don't compete, they complement. One supports muscle preservation, the other fuels muscle building. Together, they overcome the two biggest challenges of aging muscles. Your body breaks down muscle faster. Your body builds it back more slowly. By reducing breakdown and boosting synthesis, you create a favorable balance where muscle mass stabilizes or even grows. This doesn't just mean bigger muscles. It means more energy, better balance, improved metabolism, and greater confidence in daily movement. Final thoughts. Protein and HMB work best when used strategically, not sporadically. The key to success isn't massive change, but daily consistency. When you combine these two nutrients with a daily coffee habit, you're not just fueling your morning, you're investing in your strength, independence, and long-term health. In Part 4, we'll explore the best movement routines to pair with HMB and protein to maximize results. We'll show how even short walks or bodyweight exercises can supercharge your strength and help you regain what sarcopenia has slowly taken away. Are you getting 25-30 grams of protein at each meal? Have you tried pairing it with HMB yet? Share your approach in the comments. Someone else might benefit from your experience. In parts 1 through 3, we explored the root cause of age-related muscle loss, anabolic resistance, the power of HMB to protect and rebuild muscle, and how combining HMB with the right protein intake can give your body the fuel and signal it needs to restore strength. Now, in Part 4, it's time to cover the third pillar of muscle recovery, movement. You don't need long, intense workouts or fancy gym equipment. What your muscles need is resistance, consistency, and variety, and when paired with HMB and a protein-rich diet, even small amounts of the right movement can make a big difference. Let's look at what kind of exercise actually works for older adults without injury risk, joint strain, or exhaustion. Why exercise is still essential even with HMB. You might be thinking, if HMB and protein can rebuild muscle, do I still need to exercise? The answer is yes, but not in the way you might think. Movement isn't just about burning calories or staying active. For older adults, exercise is about sending signals to the body to maintain and build muscle tissue. Muscles are use it or lose it systems. When you move, especially against resistance, like gravity or light weights, you trigger the very signals HMB and protein are designed to support. When you pair movement with these nutrients, the results are faster, stronger, and longer lasting. The 3 types of movement that rebuild muscle. Over 60. Not all exercises are created equal. Here are the 3 types of movement that are most effective when it comes to fighting sarcopenia. 1. Resistance-based movement. This is any activity that works your muscles against resistance, your own body weight, resistance bands, dumbbells, or even water. Examples: chair squats or wall sits, seated leg extensions or standing calf raises, resistance band pulls or rows, light dumbbell exercises for arms, shoulders, and back. These movements stimulate muscle hypertrophy, meaning they encourage the growth and repair of muscle fibers. You don't need heavy weights, just slow, controlled movement with good form. How to start? Begin with 2-3 sessions per week, 15-20 minutes each. Start with body weight or very light resistance and focus on major muscle groups: legs, glutes, back, and core. 2. Balance and stability training. Maintaining muscle strength is only part of the equation. You also need neuromuscular control, your brain's ability to communicate quickly with your muscles to prevent falls and improve coordination. Examples: standing on one foot while holding onto a counter, heel-to-toe walking, like walking a tightrope, step-ups on a low stair, Tai Chi, or slow, focused yoga. These exercises activate small stabilizer muscles, and improve posture, agility, and coordination, all essential for safe, confident movement. How to start? Add 5–10 minutes of balance work daily or include it at the end of your strength session. These movements are low impact and safe for most individuals. 3. Low impact cardiovascular movement. Cardio isn't just for your heart, it keeps your muscles flexible, improves circulation, and supports your metabolism. Plus, it enhances nutrient delivery, making your HMB and protein intake even more effective. Examples: walking, indoor or outdoor, swimming or water aerobics, stationary cycling, gentle dancing or aerobics. How to start? Aim for 20–30 minutes of low-impact cardio most days of the week. Even 2 10-minute walks per day can boost results and improve joint function. Sample weekly plan. Movement plus. Nutrition for strength. Here's a simple, realistic weekly schedule to help guide you. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Morning, HMB coffee, plus protein shake. Afternoon, 20-minute resistance workout, chair squats, band pulls, wall push-ups. Walk 10–15 minutes after dinner. Tuesday, Thursday. Morning, HMB coffee, plus eggs or Greek yogurt. Balance and flexibility session, yoga, tai chi, heel-to-toe walk, standing leg lifts, light stretching or walk. Saturday or Sunday. Optional, gentle outdoor walk, gardening, or a fun movement activity. Reflect and rest. Recovery is part of the process. What to expect after 2–4 weeks? Many of my patients who follow this HMB plus protein plus movement combination report less fatigue when standing or walking, better balance in posture, improved sleep and recovery, noticeable strength gains like standing from a chair without using their hands, reduced leg cramps and stiffness. Remember, the goal is progress, not perfection. Your body responds to consistency, not intensity. It's far better to do a little each day than push hard once a week. What if you have limited mobility? If you're starting with joint pain, weakness, or a recent injury, modify movements with seated options. Seated leg lifts and marches, arm circles with light weights or water bottles, wall push-ups or countertop calf raises. Start slow. Even 5–10 minutes a day can trigger muscle growth if you're combining it with proper nutrition. Over time, your endurance and strength will build. Final thoughts. You don't need a gym membership or a personal trainer to rebuild muscle after 60. You need a science-backed plan that works with your biology. HMB, to reduce muscle breakdown. Protein to fuel muscle repair. Simple resistance and balance movements to activate your strength. Muscle isn't just for athletes. It's your foundation for independence, energy, and freedom. And the moment you begin rebuilding it, you're telling your body, I'm not done. I'm still strong. In Part 5, we'll put it all together into one powerful, daily plan that you can follow for 30 days to restore muscle, improve mobility, and fight sarcopenia naturally. What kind of movement works best for you? Do you walk, use bands, or do home exercises? Share your go-to movement tip in the comments. We're stronger together. You've made it to the final part of this series, and now it's time to bring everything together. We've covered the science behind anabolic resistance, how HMB supports aging muscles, the importance of high-quality protein, and how simple movement reinforces strength gains. Now, in Part 5, we'll give you a complete, easy-to-follow 30-day plan that uses your morning coffee as the anchor for rebuilding strength, boosting muscle mass, and restoring confidence in your body naturally, and without complex routines. Let's walk through exactly what to do, when to do it, and how to make it a habit that works. The morning foundation. Every morning, follow this 3-step routine. Brew your regular cup of coffee. Add 1.5 grams of HMB. Free acid form is best for absorption. Pair with a protein-rich breakfast containing at least 25–30 grams of high-quality protein, such as a whey protein shake, Greek yogurt with nuts, or scrambled eggs with cottage cheese. This creates a synergistic muscle-activating effect. Caffeine enhances blood flow and nutrient delivery. HMB protects against muscle breakdown. Protein provides the raw material your muscles need to rebuild. This is your daily signal to your body. It's time to grow, not shrink. Midday support. If possible, eat a second balanced meal with 25-30 grams of protein. This could be grilled chicken or salmon with vegetables, a lentil and quinoa salad with avocado, eggs and toast with spinach and feta. Optional. Take a second 1.5 g dose of HMB before a walk or light physical activity. Movement plan. 10-30 minutes daily. You don't need a gym. Just move consistently with resistance exercises, 3 week, body weight squats, resistance bands, chair push-ups, balance training 2 week, heel-to-toe walking, standing on one leg, walking or low-impact cardio daily, 10-30 minutes. You can split this into short sessions. Just get your body working against gravity and sending those signals to stay strong. Hydration plus recovery. Muscle repair needs hydration and minerals. Drink water throughout the day and consider magnesium-rich foods, leafy greens, pumpkin seeds, in the evening to support overnight muscle recovery. What to expect in 30 days. Most people who stick to this plan report more stable energy throughout the day, easier time climbing stairs or standing up, reduced muscle soreness or cramps, improved confidence in balance and movement, feeling stronger even if the scale doesn't change. This protocol isn't about weight loss, it's about preserving what protects you, your muscle. Track your progress. Keep a simple log. How many grams of protein you eat daily, whether you did your HMB coffee routine, which movements you practiced, how your legs feel after walking, standing, or stairs. Even subtle changes like less wobble, better sleep, or fewer cramps mean the system is working. Final thoughts. You don't need a radical overhaul. You just need a daily structure that works with your biology. With HMB, protein, and consistent movement, your body can respond even at 70, 80, or beyond. Have you started the protocol? What's improved for you in 1 week, 2 weeks, or 30 days? Share your story in the comments. You never know who might be inspired to start their own journey today. Here's to strength, 1 cup at a time. Thank you for watching this videos. Click here to check out another interesting video.